Here's the problem. It's not what you have, it's what you don't have. Because we put so much emphasis and value on what we can achieve, what we can buy, and what we can own as a society, as a culture. And we put so much value in this material nonsense, title, positions, degrees. We put so much emphasis on that when they're just really tools. And they just emphasize what we already are instead of working on ourselves. That's the issue. We don't value character or leadership. And you probably like, oh, why are you talking about this? Like, I'm good. I'm not even rich like that. Blah, blah, blah. Look, here's an issue. Take a look at your life and really think about it. Just take a look. And if you ask any of these questions, why can't I make friends? Why can't people stick around? Why can't I stick around with people? Why am I in the same position at my job for the past 5 years when I know everything? Or why am I not progressing in the field that I'm supposed to operate in? Because you can't manage people. You can't connect with people good. You can't interact. There's always an issue. Why every time you move, you run into the same problems? It's not all the other people all the time. We are often and always, not even often, we are always a common denominator in all of our situations, all our seasons in life. So if you struggling in those areas, despite all the degrees you have, despite all the money you got, despite all the cars you have in your driveway, despite your house, despite where you present yourself on Instagram and Facebook, that's the issue. It's in here. It's the how we value people, our character, and leadership stuff. Because the most successful people, I'm not talking about a lot of the clowns that you see on TV. I'm talking about the people that actually influence things and inspire people to get things done. And on top of that, a symptom of that is that they have so much money and they own multiple things. They're willing to get their character lets them be disciplined and wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, do things like that, and do what needs to get done. They can motivate and influence people to work for them, and they're workable, so people don't have a problem working with them or partnering with them. And they know how to manage people and organize that to maintain that factor. And then their character lets them keep going and elevating. That's the thing. See, my dad always taught me, he's like, son, it doesn't matter how much you get or how much you learn school-wise, because there's people with 2 or 3 degrees that work under me. Like, when he taught me that was it. It's sometimes not about what you have or what you think you have. It's about what's really going on. And what's really going on is character and how you value people. Because everybody's born with a purpose and to give something back to this earth. And we are God's most prized creation. So why do we treat each other so poorly? Because what we wear, what degrees we don't have, where we come from, what skin color, all that. We missing the game. We gotta stop being so selfish on what we can get from people and just seeing and treating people with the value that they actually have. And once you start doing that, I guarantee your life will change. Like when you start working on, that part of your character and start, being consistent, you don't get that job and you don't get that position that you ultimately wanted, but it's not gonna be your sole focus. It's just gonna be a symptom of that. You're gonna get the relationships that you want. You don't get the friends that you want. You don't get the spouse that you want. Because I see a lot of times too, people are like, oh, where's my spouse at? Where's my spouse at? You're too selfish. You're too selfish to even get a spouse. Period. Or friends. Like, why would God put somebody in your life that's good for you when you just gonna jack it up? Because you You want them to serve you. You want to have your way all the time. And you don't want to give up nothing. You don't want to accommodate to nothing. You don't care about their feelings for real. Like, you don't care. So why would you get that? Why do you deserve that? Come on. Like, no. And it's so much more than that. Like, people are people, and we should value that. So as soon as you can work on yourself and look at people differently instead of what they have, and stop valuing what you have so much, guarantee your life will change. Your life will just go on up, and you start feeling better, and you won't be lonely. You won't be frustrated. You won't be anxious. You finally start making those friends. You start attracting the people that you really want to be with and that actually you need in life, because we can't do it on our own. And then you'll start impacting a lot of people and start solving problems, which at the end of the day, that's going to bring you money, influence, and all that other stuff. So yeah, just focus on those things. Stop worried about what you got and what other people got. That's not it. That's not it.